Hi guys, welcome back to Miscellaneous Pleasures. I'm doing this recording in the daytime, which means that you can see this wonderful band of light, which helps in many ways, but also is sort of like a hindrance while I'm recording. So, please bear with that. Other than that, what was I going to say? What I was going to say is that here I am back. Not back, actually. Back is not the correct word. The correct word is here I am to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, first episode. Yeah, this is quite interesting because I just finished WandaVision like 2 weeks back, and even though I know that there won't be any sort of connection between the two, it is still MCU, right? Like there is still a chance that something interesting might happen, and of course I'm interested about what the show is going to offer. When Cap gave the shield to Falcon instead of Winter Soldier, I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. This guy can fly. This guy doesn't necessarily have the need for the shield, but Bucky would be able to use it better. Like I don't think, as powerful or as sort of strong as Captain America. I'm not really sure about the specifics there, but then he's as close to Captain America that's there. So it would have made sense in my opinion, at least. So wait, can I do this? Can I sort of block this light? The problem is if I try to block, okay, maybe I can do this. But then yeah, this side opens up. So it's like it's not like I have anything sort of do for this whole light situation. Uh, yeah, so I don't think I'll do this. I'll come back here. So what I was saying is that, yeah, that was kind of a surprise to me when it happened in the end game. Uh, the other thing is, of course, I'm not really sure when this is set. Like, is this set just after 2 weeks after end game or something? Because WandaVision was set about what was it? Monica came back like 3 weeks after the blip to the Sword of sort of headquarters. Uh, at that time, I think he mentioned something about this situation had been there for about 9 days or 7 days or something. So yeah, I think the whole WandaVision happened about 4 weeks, 5 weeks from Endgame, or should I say the end of Endgame. So pretty much during that period. So it will be interesting to see when this is set. Okay, give me a second. My phone keeps ringing. So the thing is, this could be set possibly maybe 4 5 months after Endgame, or possibly even a day after Endgame. So that's a situation that I'm not really sure about. But here I am, going to find out. I also know that this is going to be a 6 episode thing. At least that's what I heard about 2 months ago. I'm not really sure if they have changed to the specifics of any of these things. Since then, I know that, I mean, of course, Falcon and Winter Soldier both are going to be in it. I'm not really sure who else is going to be. I heard a rumor. I don't think it was a rumor. It was more like a screenshot of a trailer, I think. I don't watch trailers because it's way too sort of revealing sometimes. I just watched like the very early one, which came out like 3 4 months ago. So I do know that Zemo might appear, but I'm not really sure to what capacity. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Other than that, yeah, maybe some tie-ups with some other TV shows or something. Because I mean, these two people are not really concerned with anybody else, are they? Maybe Ant-Man, maybe Hawkeye, maybe something like that. But I don't see anybody else sort of important. Like Rhodes, yeah, Rhodey might appear, but then I don't think he will. Uh, so yeah, I don't think in terms of setting up future stories, this TV show is going to do anything. But yeah, it'll be interesting. And the most important things that just struck me and that sort of I was thinking about like some time back was also the fact that Winter Soldier is possibly the best individual movie of the MCU. When I say individual movie, I mean, Captain America, just Captain America. Civil War doesn't count because Civil War had essentially all the Avengers. Um, so Winter Soldier was possibly the best individual movie, which means that this is essentially part of the Captain America sort of storylines. So maybe, or not maybe, more like it is a very good chance that this has the potential to be one of the best TV shows that ever comes out of the MCU because of how the storylines there was handled. And if it is handled in a similar way here, then we're all in for a treat. So, yeah, that's all. Let's begin the reaction. Here we go.
Organization known as LAF is targeting Captain Hassan, one of our military liaisons.
LAF?
Yeah, they're high-powered. We lost contact with Hassan's plane just after he took off.
Okay, the pilot is dead, and somebody else is flying the plane.
Check the plane. We're gonna need to call some people.
Tu as vu ça? Tu viens de voir un homme sur le pare-brise.
Louis.
C'est moi qui te tuerai.
Okay, switching to plan B.
Okay, even this pilot is dead now. This is bad. Wait, this Falcon's new suit, right? It looks good.
Captain Fasson, let's get you out here.
Yeah, this was a shot from the trailer, right?
Oh shit! He's outnumbered.
Okay, this was a good 5-10 minute. Yeah, it was good 10 minutes. Like most of it was the fight scene, so that was nice. These guys are in Tunisia.
You see these guys? These are the guys you gotta worry about. I've been stumbling onto their manifestos on message boards. They call themselves the Flag Smashers.
Was that a new thing? Bad guys give themselves bad names?
There's a lot worse names than that one. But basically, they think that the world was better during the blip.
Okay,
Trust me, it wasn't.
Trust me. Every
but I
time
guess
something
there would
gets better
be
for one,
some logic behind that.
it's worse for another.
Yeah, essentially, these people, they want a world that's unified without borders. So you can see why a lot of people are into that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But keep an eye on it. If anything gets serious, you let me know.
No doubt. I'll track the online chatter, see what they're saying.
Courageous, righteous, hopeful. And he mastered posing stoically.
Hey, Roach is here. I didn't think that would happen.
A few months ago, billions of people reappeared after 5 years away.
Okay, so it's just like a Captain America museum or something.
New day, brother.
Where everything about Cap is there. Like information, suit, shield,
Be in touch.
stuff like that. Bucky, what are you doing?
Hell Hydra.
Wait, what?
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything.
Oh, okay, so all of that happened before.
So, Mr. Barnes, are you still having nightmares?
Okay, I actually thought that this was happening now, and I was wondering why did he say Hail Hydra?
Are you still having nightmares?
No.
Number 3. The whole point of making amends is to fulfill rule number 3.
You know, you're a cynic, Doc. Of course, I completed rule number 3.
I am no longer the Winter Soldier,
I'm James Bucky Barnes,
and
and
you're part of my efforts to make amends.
So, you did it all right, but it didn't help with the nightmares.
well, like I said,
You should ask out. He would like to take you out on a date, maybe to bingo or kind of pinnacle. Pinnacle.
I'm really sorry about him.
Why are you sorry? Okay.
Wow.
Tomorrow night then?
Tomorrow night's great.
Oh my god.
Pinnacle.
What's wrong with Pinnacle?
Yeah.
I have a shift, but if you want to come back here, I should be done around 10.
I felt it was strange. In here.
Wait, are you telling me that Winter Soldier was the guy who killed his son? Like, that's why he's being friends with his father and helping him out now because that's part of his sort of making amends? Like, I feel like that's something that's plausible.
Sound like my dad.
He is as old as your dad, probably older.
How old are you?
106.
What's up with these gloves?
Okay, so he was born in 1914 or 15, I'm guessing.
Have,
Oh wait, this is 2023, right? So he's born in probably 1917.
This is like the worst thing that could happen.
Dude. He killed him. Yeah, that's like... Don't tell the truth, man. 'Cause he's better off not knowing at this point of time.
What are you doing here? How was the date?
Oh, he's the son. Oh, he killed him like... Oh, shit.
God, I owed you for lunch.
Oh, dude. This is sad. Some things you can't do, you can't undo. Like, there is no control Z or control Y. Okay, these are the people, right, that he was talking about earlier in the episode to Sam.
So I don't know how jurisdiction works here, but I don't have to place you under arrest.
Okay, is this guy like super strength or something?
I didn't want to say anything, you know.
I always wanted to be an Avenger.
Oh man,
Okay, but he's not getting the loan, is he?
like
Yeah.
my family's business afloat by changing to a fishing and charter model.
You know what I've always wondered? How do you guys make a living?
You mean those guys or the guys sitting in front of you trying to get a loan?
Both. I mean, whoa, easy there. Look, I'm on your side. After all, he's a hero. Is there any chance, and of course you could say no, that I could get a selfie with your arms out?
Are you serious?
This is unbelievable. Like, this is not the first thing we should be saying, man.
Mrs. Wilson.
Ms. I'm a widow.
Ms. Wilson. I know your family has banked with us for generations, but we cannot approve you.
Okay, I expected this. So maybe money trouble is what's going to drive this whole show.
We're gonna get that loan.
Possibly.
I have to go to every bank in the city. Anything else happen outside the video?
Nah, man, my face was in the dirt before I knew what was happening. Why? What are you thinking?
Nothing.
Wait, you don't think you could be a...
Look, I'll circle back to you. Let's keep this between me and you, okay?
Alright.
Oh my God, Sam. You better look at this.
Unrest on behalf of the Department of Defense and our Commander-in-Chief. It is with great honor that we announce here today that the United States of America has a new hero. Join me in welcoming
Your new Captain America.
What? Who is this idiot? Oh, dude. Falcon, what did you do? I knew something like this was gonna come up. Is that the end of the... Okay, that's the end of the episode. Yeah. I'm gonna check if there is any end credit scenes or something like that, because there's a very good chance that it has one. But I don't think there is. I'm pretty much, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no end credit scenes. Okay. Oh, yeah, that was a great episode. That was a great episode. Like, you know, it's a six-part, six-episode TV show, which means that every episode essentially is about 16.5% of the whole show and the whole story that you're going to get. So, you know, it's basically like watching a 2.5-hour movie. It's basically like watching a 2.5-hour movie. But this episode was essentially the first 25 minutes of it. So, going by the same ratio. So, if you think about it that way, then this was a very good episode. It sort of set up, essentially this thing is about two people, right? There is the Winter Soldier, there is the Falcon. The Winter Soldier, I'll get to Bucky Barnes first, because I feel like I remember a lot of things that happened with him, because it was slightly lesser in quantity, I feel like, and easier to remember. So the first time we saw Bucky in this episode was in his dream or his nightmare, where I'm guessing, I mean, not guessing, pretty much sure that the whole thing that happened there in his nightmare had happened before. It was at a time when he was the Winter Soldier and he killed people for Hydra, and then one of the guys he killed, the guy who was struggling to put the key in the keyhole and then died, like that guy was the son of Yori, the person that is his neighbor now. And I mean, that's definitely no coincidence, because he was talking to his therapist later in the episode, and there he was talking about how he wants to make amends, and there were some 3 rules. Nobody gets hurt, and then I think with a smile or something, like I don't really remember the rules right now, but then he basically follows the 3 rules and other things and tries to make amends and cross people off the list that he either affected by giving them power when he was the Winter Soldier, or he killed, I'm guessing, when he was the Winter Soldier. So that part is the reason that he was with Yori, and that's what he is doing. So yeah, that was, I did not initially expect that Yori thing. It felt like, yeah, fine, you know what, he's just living his life, and he's obviously having trouble acclimatizing to this world, like Captain America did. Back in like the first Avenger movie, like towards the end, he was sort of out of place, and then we saw the things that he went through even in the Avenger movie, the first one. So Bucky is currently sort of in the same phase, because even though he was back and stuff in Civil War, but he went to Wakanda, and after that, Wakanda is a place you sort of, like, he basically, as he said, it was a calming influence, but he did not really get back into the world there. So those two are two different things. And yeah, and then of course he disappeared for 5 years because of the snap, And after the blip, here he is, and this is how he's living his life. Um, I'm not really sure what's going to make these two people come together. Maybe it's this new Captain America person. I mean, I'm not really sure if this new Captain America person has any powers. Like, do they still have the super hero serum that they had, that they injected Steve Rogers with? I'm not sure there is, right? Because people try to replicate it, and that's how the Hulk, you know, got created. So I'm pretty much sure that the new Captain America doesn't have powers, but then he does have the shield, but he doesn't know how to use it, like not even close. So yeah, it will be interesting to see what really happens with the dynamic there. Um, yeah, and I wonder how, as I said, Winter Soldier, or I should say Bucky Barnes and Falcon are going to meet. Like, what's going to be the thing? Maybe this is the thing. Like, they both see on TV that there is something like this, and Bucky probably feels like, you know what, Captain America gave you the shield, you sort of failed to take the mantle, and then they have given the shield to some random idiot. Maybe that's the reason. It will be interesting to find out. So going back to Falcon, who's is I guess the main character. Bucky is more like the secondary character. Um, like the first 10 minutes was brilliant. Like there was full on action and some savant or Vasant or something like that. That guy got saved. That was the whole mission. He works for the Air Force now. I wonder if any of that is connected to the main storyline, or was it just sort of an introductory thing for Falcon? Uh, um, so after that, we saw him in conversation with this guy who got beat up later by the masked people, or the masked man, really. So these two conversations, there was some mentioning of those. The masked people had a name, I don't remember, but yeah, they were mentioned, and there was some talk about them tracking and figuring out their plan, their intel, stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, this guy's name is Taurus, right? The guy who has been having a conversation with Sam. Yeah, I think his name is Taurus. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. It seems like the guy who beat up Taurus did have powers, because he seemed to be having super strength, if not anything else. So there was that, and of course, the other part of the story that we saw was Sam's personal life, where there is money trouble, not getting loans, and those type of things. So maybe this money factor is going to play a part in the, in the whole storyline or story plot that's forming. So yeah, very good start to the show. I am excited for this, and yeah, really looking forward to the next episode, because MCU, man, they keep churning it out, and they keep churning it out great stuff, not just normal stuff, the great stuff. That's more important. Like sometimes, yes, quantity is important, and in terms of quantity, they have so many shows, so many characters lined up. But at the same time, if you sort of sacrifice on the quality, then all of it goes to waste. I feel like WandaVision was just brilliant, and this has also started on a similar note. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please do share your thoughts on this episode, and I'll be back next week with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, along with other things that are lined up for the channel. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.